Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna move. Hold on. You didn't see that. You didn't see it. Well, I suck ass, and my bias was completely off today. I fucking, I don't know. I thought we were gonna get a short, but we ended up just going up, and yeah. I saw everybody else on social media. They were predicting the market to go up also, but I guess I was just wrong. I don't know. I just didn't read the market well today. We had these draws and liquidity above. Let me X these out. Let me X out all this stuff. So we had these draws and liquidity below, above. We had these 15-minute lows that didn't get swept yet, and I think that's where I went with my mistake, but I don't know. We were bearish on the 4-hour. We're still bearish on the 4-hour. We were bearish on the 1-hour, right? And we still are bearish on the 1-hour, aren't we? Yeah, so I took both of my trades on ES. What I thought was going to happen, and we had 30-minute, we had... These were Asian session highs too. Where do we have those 1-hour highs? We had these 1-hour highs right here also. Bang. When did we take those out? On market open. Yeah, we took those 1-hour highs out on market open. We'll X out these trades right here, what I took. So we'll go over those real quick. But, all right. So we had these 1-hour highs on on ES. We had another 1-hour high, right? Yeah, these 1-hour highs also. I guess we did break structure in the 1-hour there. All right, so we had all these draws and liquidity right here. I wanted these to get taken. I wanted them to get taken, right? I think that was my issue. I wanted them to get taken and then continue down, but price just wanted to take all of them out. And I took a trade based off one of them getting swept, the 1-hour high, when off market open. So we'll go down the 5-minute time frame, right? As we can see, market opens, we come up, we sweep this. I was bearish still because, again, we were bearish on the 15-minute time frame, right? And we also came into equilibrium on the 15-minute and got selling pressure out of it. So I was like, cool, my bias is bearish and it's lining up. So what I waited for is I scaled down to the 1-minute time frame because we were bearish on the 15-minute time frame also. And I saw that we ended up inversing this bullish fair value gap and inversing this bullish fair value gap. We didn't break structure here yet to the downside. So I don't know why I took that one. Didn't break structure. We came back up. Right, let's see where this trade was. I don't know what the hell I did there. But I marked out equilibrium from these highs to these lows. And you can see that, again, there was a fair value gap. I don't know why there's gaps like that. But we ended up getting selling pressure out of equilibrium. I put my entry right here. Stops were above these highs, and I wanted to at least target these 15-minute lows right here for 1 to 2. And then I wanted to target these 1-hour lows down for here for 1 to 5. But we wanted to dip down, ended up breaking structure back to the upside and continuing up to take out the rest of these draws and liquidity. So that was one little small loss. What I could have noticed there and done differently is if we go to the 5-minute time frame, we see that we didn't sweep out these 5-minute lows and we formed a 5-minute S&T also to the upside. These low and then a lower low. So that could have made me not take that trade, but again, I don't know. I was married to my bias and I traded like an idiot today. I will be totally honest with you guys. That's why I make these videos. Again, I was wrong today. My bias was completely wrong, and that's just part of the game. But as you can see, we ended up coming back up, sweeping out the rest of these draws and liquidity. I didn't take a trade. We swept out that already. This doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. So we came up into a 4-hour imbalance, right? As we can see here, we had a 4-hour imbalance. Same thing on NASDAQ. All right. 4-hour imbalance. Boom. Okay. What I was looking for, I just wanted to see a 5-minute break of structure to the downside and then scale down to the 1-minute time frame. So we ended up going to the 5-minute time frame. I looked for a break of structure, which we end up getting right here, as you can see. Well, let me mark that as a red line. Same thing over here on NASDAQ, right? We get a break of structure to the downside. Boom. We get a break of structure. I scaled down to the 1-minute time frame. Didn't take the trade on NASDAQ. I ended up taking it on ES. But it broke structure to the downside. Bearish fair value gap. It'll freaking let me. Bearish fair value gap. Equilibrium. Like, look at this. Like, bang. Get a selling pressure out of it. I enter. Stops were originally above where equilibrium gets invalidated. 5-minute lows below. First take profit. Edged by 1 tick. Full take profit probably would have been at these 15-minute lows down here. So it would have been a 1 to 2.8 risk to reward on this trade. And as you can see, we ended up getting edged. First take profit would have been a 1 to 1.5, but we ended up getting edged. Didn't take it. When we ended up coming down close to our first take profit and then coming back up, then we got close again. I ended up putting my stops right above this high right here. And yeah, just in case we ended up coming back up. And that saved me from losing more money. So we ended up losing on that trade too. We only lost $30 on this trade. And then on the first trade, which I didn't have marked out, we lost around $120. So we lost around $150 today on our PA accounts, which is okay. It's not bad. My bias was just wrong today. Yeah, I really wanted shorts. But again, the market's not going to do what we want. It's going to do whatever it wants. And that's just part of the game. But I posted my losses in the Discord. I'm going to get this trade recap up. And it looks like price is literally coming back down now off this. Just wanted to retest it. That is annoying. But yeah, no, my bias was just wrong, I guess. And yeah, I'm wrong for the day. But we took 2 trades. I followed my rules. I saw setups. I was just very, I was stuck to my bias. It was wrong. And we ended up taking 2 trades. Minimized the loss on the second trade. So we only lost $30. The first trade, it wasn't a big loss. I think it was only like 27 ticks or something like that. So we lost $120-something in that first trade. And yeah, we're trying to slowly grow these accounts and not try and rush them. So again, we're only down $150-something, I think. I think it was like 157 total. But again, that's not that bad. We still have like $2,350 of drawdown or whatever the math is on that. So we're still chilling. $150-something loss today. It is what it is. But again, I like posting this stuff to go back and watch myself and see what the mistakes I made. I'm going to go watch what other people took to win a trade, like more people who are more experienced than me, like TGR and a couple other guys. I want to see why they took their trades and just wrap my head around why I wanted to go short again. But my main draws in liquidity today were those high time frame draws in liquidity, and they were low resistance draws in liquidity, but I wanted them to get taken first and then continue down. But again, when market opened up, we just took out that one draw liquidity, came down, swept the 15-minute low on NASDAQ, not on ES, and then we continued higher, which I probably should have noticed. But I'm going to go back, study that, learn from my mistakes. Again, I'm not where I want to be yet, and I'm going to keep growing as a trader. That's why I'm honest with you guys on social media. I'm not the best trader yet, but we will be one day. We're coming. We're coming for the top people, I promise. But other than that, we took a loss. It is what it is. The main thing on these accounts that I passed is to not full port just because we took loss or losses. We took 2 losses. That's my rules. We got to be done. We can't trade PM session. Regardless, I'm only paper trading PM session because, again, I'm good with AM session. But I know we have FOMC tomorrow, so the market might not be too good before that news comes out. But regardless, I think Thursday's a bank holiday, and then Friday we could trade. It is what it is. Price is literally going down in our direction right now, so I'm going to end this video before I go kung fu on my computer screen. So peace out.